Alright guys, you are getting this video because we did not have class yesterday, so I wanted to re-explain this and then do a few problems on the worksheet for you. So we're going to do number 4. So remember we start off with A equals, H equals, and K equals. A is going to be -4, H is 0, and K is 1. So that means because it's a -4, it's a reflection and a stretch. And the 1 means that it's up 1. Okay, remember we're adding x and y intercepts. So that means we're going to go over here to our vertical and our horizontal asymptotes. So we know that our vertical asymptote is x equals h. So we are going to write x equals 0. Our horizontal asymptote is y equals k, so we are going to write y equals 1, okay? Now, what you could do is you could go ahead and put those on there if you want. So y equals 0, of course, is the y-axis, and y equals 1, of course, is you just go up 1 and you draw a line across. Okay, next thing we do is we set our domain. So our domain is going to be x such that x cannot be our number in our vertical asymptote, which is 0. And our range is y such that y cannot be our horizontal asymptote, which is 1. Okay, so the hard part was these x and y intercepts. So our x-intercept and our y-intercept. So x-intercept takes up more room, so I'm going to do it over here. And our x-intercept I'll do over here. Okay, now, one thing I notice is that I have a 0 in my vertical asymptote. When I have one of the asymptotes is 0, then one of my intercepts does not exist. So my vertical asymptote is 0. That means my y-intercept does not exist. So I'm just going to write the word none there. Okay, so then for my x-intercept, I'm going to put 0 in for f of x or y. So I'm going to go 0 equals -4 over x plus 1. So I'm going to do -1 equals -4 over x. Remember, what we were doing is we were cross multiplying. So we have -1x equals -4. So x equals 4. So that means that it's at 4, 0. So I'm going to go 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, if our A is negative, we are in this and this quadrant. So that means that we're going to go like this and like this. And there is our graph. All right. I am going to do number 5. All right. So number 5, again, we're going to go A equals, H equals, and K equals. So A is going to equal 3, H is 2, because it's always the opposite, and K is -2. So it's a stretch, it is a right 2, and it's a down 2. So that means that my vertical asymptote is going to be x equals h, which x equals 2, and y equals k. So it's going to be y equals -2. I'm going to use my pink highlighter and draw those in. So x equals 2. Ooh, that's really crooked. And y equals -2. Okay, my domain and range. So x such that x cannot equal 2. And y such that y cannot equal -2. Okay, so here we go. So again, I'm going to do my x-intercept, y equals 0 over here. And I'm going to do my y-intercept, x equals 0 over here. Neither one of my asymptotes are 0, so there's one of each of those, so I'm going to have to figure them out now. So the first one, I'm going to put 0 in for x. So I'm going to go y equals 3 over 0 minus 2 minus 2. Y equals 3 over negative 2 minus 2. So that's going to be negative 1.5 minus 2. Negative 1.5 minus 2 is negative 3.5. So that's going to be 0, comma, negative 3.5. So I'm going to mark that 1, 2, 3.5. All right there. Okay. And now I'm going to do the other ones. I'm going to change colors here. I'll go purple. So I'm going to go 0 equals 3 over x minus 2 minus 2. Take that 2, put it on the other side. So 2 equals 3 over x minus 2. I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm going to go 2x minus 2 equals 3. I'm going to distribute 2x minus 4 equals 3. Add 4, 2x equals 7. Divide by 2. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So I got 3.5, comma 0. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.5. All right, so something does not look right. So where did Mrs. Double make a mistake? Can anybody find it? So let's take a look and see where I made my mistake. Even I make those mistakes too. I don't have you guys here correcting me. So y equals 3 divided. Oops. I'm kind of putting it in Desmos just to see if I can see where my mistake is at. So you can't see me doing that, but that's what I'm doing right here. And negative 3.5 and positive 3.5. Oh, because I can't, no you guys, I can't graph. Well, that was good. 3.5 is over here. 1, 2, 3.5. Geez, oh Pete's. All right, so there we go. So I did my math right, I just graphed wrong. So, and then there we go. And there's our graph. All right, now you should be getting a worksheet. We're gonna skip those two. And this is a worksheet. So I'm gonna do a couple of them just to give you an idea what we're doing. It says transformations from the function f of x equals 1 over x are described below. Write an equation to represent the new function, then identify the vertical and the horizontal asymptotes. So if we translate, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a, h, and k. Okay, so I don't see anything about a reflection, a stretch, or a compression. So that means a is 1. And h says that h, remember, is left and right, and so it goes left 2, and k is down 9, so it's going to look like that. So we're going to go f of x equals 1 over x minus a negative 2, minus a negative, so it's going to be plus, minus 9. So then my vertical asymptote, remember, is x equals h. So it's going to be x equals negative 2. And y equals k. So it's going to be y equals negative 9. So you are going to do 1, you're going to do 3 and 4. Okay. So now we're going to write a function. So I'm going to do number 6, and you're going to do number 5. So I'm going to say x equals h, which equals negative 7, and y equals k, which equals 0. So I'm going to go y equals 1 over x minus h. So I'm going to say x plus 7 plus 0. So plus 0, but we know we don't have to put that 0 there, so there's my answer. Okay, now these are just what we were doing in our notes. They just arranged a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with you. I am going to tell you that you do not have to do the x and y intercepts. So no x and y intercepts because those can be troublesome. Okay, so don't worry about doing the x and y intercepts. So we're going to do A, H, and K. So A is 1, H this time is 0, and K is 3. So our vertical asymptote is x equals 0 and y equals 3, because that's at H and K again. So take your highlighter, and x equals 0 is here, and y equals 3 would be up 3, 1, 2, 3. And so my domain, ooh, not with a highlighter, I always do that. So it's going to be x such that x cannot equal this number, y such that y cannot equal that number. Because I always call my asymptotes my don't touch me lines, so you can't touch you. So then I'm going to plug it in my calculator, and I see that it's graphed up here, and it's graphed down here. So that's how you do that. So you are going to do the rest of those. So you're going to do 8, and then there are 6 on the back for you to work on. So do all 6 of them. So you're going to do all the problems on this worksheet, okay? And hopefully that helps you get started on it. And I will see you on Friday. I am doing an AP test today. That's why I'm not in class.